Whoa, watch out, this video is gonna potentially spoil a lot of games. But honestly, you probably know how all of these conclude. You'll save people, houses, villages, towns, cities, islands, states, nations, continents, planets, systems, galaxies, and universes. And the credits will roll. Doesn't matter if you're in the past, present, or future. Doesn't matter if you're killing, sneaking, or killing while sneaking. Doesn't matter if you're a soldier, runner, or child. It won't even matter if the game's vibrant or gritty. From the most innocent of platformers to the bloodiest of shooters, your gameplay will be driven towards saving the world you inhabit. And I'm tired of it. Unlike the overabundance of military shooters, mascot platformers, or map packs, this isn't a brief trend isolated to a moment in time. It's omnipresent. Type X year video games into Google and see just how many follow this structure to a T. And judging from this little game, it may only be getting worse with time, even in franchises that have done it before and have the potential to branch out even the slightest amount. Dragon Age Inquisition is about saving the world from itself. Wow, we're not just fighting cave demons, but other people in a morally gray scenario of tragically villainizing each other over the pain and suffering they've caused for years. No, there's a giant hole in the sky that's going to nom the earth. Go stop it. Halo 5 Guardians is about our former savior falling into a downward spiral of desperation, searching for the one he protected most as allies start to question and doubt his own sanity. No, this blueberry got a robot chamois that blows up planets. Go stop it. Mass Effect Andromeda is about searching an entire galaxy no one of our race has ever set foot in, leaving the world we call home to branch out into an all-new place, beyond our wildest imagination. Some dude wants a thing to control every world, go stop him. Mirror's Edge Catalyst, a game that's entirely focused on running and navigating a technological world, escalates the story to stopping a villain in the process of ending free thought. And within all of these examples is my concern. There's nothing inherently wrong with high-stake, world-threatening plots. Many of the best games made in the past and present have used this formula with great success and at all levels, from AAA to indie. Rather, issues stem from how these plots are founded. Soma's focus on the preservation of humanity doesn't erase its fascinating and wonderfully in-depth concepts, it enhances them. The high stakes share the desperation and tragedy that's steeped into the whole experience. Preserving doesn't have the valiant connotation of saving, and that's what gives Soma its power. Its protagonist isn't a larger-than-life fantastical hero. They're a person grasping with an overwhelming task that needs to be done, even if it won't fix them or their problems. And whether you've been a CEO in a collapsing company or a child struggling with their tests, at some point we've probably felt this way, either through direct experience or amplifying our emotions to further relate to the character. This is what allows Soma to emotionally involve its participant. Meanwhile, Halo 4 begins with the potential of losing someone close to us, and yet feels the need to fire a laser beam at the Earth for its climax. The heroism of saving the worlds in these games don't complement their more relatable subject matter, but distract from them. Something tangible is replaced with fantasy. And for the same reasons you wouldn't use Doom to explore the complexities of the human condition, an in-depth science fiction universe shouldn't be used for one-note roller coasters, especially in the name of investing players. There's an unspoken fear of not being able to attract gamers if the premise isn't epic enough, but the examples that go against this fallacy grow with each passing year. One of the most consistently popular franchises is Grand Theft Auto, a series that's predominantly the opposite of saving the world. Having spoken of Halo 4, the game followed its predecessors in threatening the Earth, yet the story is remembered most for a single character's goodbye. Borderlands 2 sold 5 expansions, and their most acclaimed and best-selling pack is about a little girl playing Dungeons & Dragons. BioShock had people raving about a monologue in a golf club, while ranting against the final boss. Half-Life 2's ending is an explosive fight on the antagonist's overzealous tower, but Episode 2's left the greater impact. Max Payne was one of the action genre's biggest innovators, and its character's story was entirely driven by revenge. Not to mention the consistent popularity of sports and multiplayer games that have no narrative stakes or consequences whatsoever. Narrative is a financial gray area. There's no formula for storytelling that guarantees an increase in sales. This trope hasn't stopped franchises from being shoved aside. If money talks, then saving the world is a mute. Half-Life, Mass Effect, Halo, these didn't just sell because they were epic. They're renowned and successful because they brought equal parts quality and innovation in a manner that was almost unmatched at release. They were lightning in a bottle, a perfect storm. Making a game about saving the world isn't a requirement, it's a choice. Only one in a development that requires thousands of decisions to be made over years. And in that time, I've seen love and praise for all but one of those. Whether it's romances, banter, personalization, or discovery, the world can only be loved when it holds things that matter to us. Putting the world before everything it contains out of fear will make players indifferent. The world doesn't change us. What it holds for us does. Rapid fire. Why are you so bad at Halo? Because I don't have the BXR anymore. What is sunlight? God's asshole. Related. Are you a vampire? You have no idea. How many Discord servers are you? Less than one goat. Has science gone too far? Until we've got blue space babes, science can never go too far. To pick sledge or not to pick sledge? Hashtag pick sledge.